All right, here we go. This is our old familiar trail camera spot. And now we have two trail cameras. So we're gonna go check the other one. And if there's nothing on it, well, hopefully I think even if there's wind blowing branches that set off the motion detector, that'll be good. But if there's no bears, I'm gonna move it because it hit me later that that camera's in a really good spot for sort of later June, but it's in a really not so good spot for right now. And we did a walk yesterday where we came across a lot of bear poop, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna put the camera along here. So, but if we do get a bear, then I'll just leave it where it is. So on this camera, we have a bear. He's back again, scratching his back on the tree. So that's gonna be, I just want to see when he did it, because today's Friday. I think we were last up here, I'm guessing Monday. I might have it wrong. Anyway, let's talk about the birds and the bees. Okay, now these are things that they don't want you to know. Actually, I always laugh about that. I've talked to my sister about it, where you see a headline, "The exercise chiropractors don't want you to know." Like, and that's why, like, I don't want to get all psychological, but in a deeper level, that's why the internet is so bogus, because it just creates mistrust. When even that headline saying that, you know, somehow these devious chiropractors don't want you to know about this exercise, when really it's the headline itself that is devious. It's just creating doubt for people. I know that's sort of like, man, you're overanalyzing this, but no, that's everything on the internet. Not everything, but a lot of stuff to try to, you know, when they talk fake news and all this, like, it's just, you don't know what people's motivation, or not, yeah, motivation, I guess. It's usually financial, but anyway, birds and the bees. Birds. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure for the first time in my life, I saw a western bluebird. It's a member of, I only know this because I Googled it later, but it's a member of the thrush family. They're tiny and they're really cute. The males, the males usually in most bird species seem to be the more colorful ones, but I'm going down here, so watch. Here we go. Ugh. Oh, face full of wet leaves. So yeah, they're blue, as their name suggests, but they have quite an orange chest. And it was on my deck, and I took a picture of him really quick, because I thought if he flies away, I'm going to miss him. And it's super blurry, and by the time the camera focused, he was gone. But I checked their range, and I don't want to get all the climate deniers upset, but their range isn't this far north, and I think it's maybe because allegedly the planet's warming up, or they can feel comfortable coming this further up. But they're more southern BC and US. But anyway, I might be totally wrong. They might be here all the time, and I just finally noticed one. So bees. The bees, about 4:30 yesterday. This kind of coincides a bit with me droning on about Hey, get it? We're talking about bees. Droning on about the weather. So for the next week, the high temperature in any of the days is something like 17 degrees. And it's going to be pretty rainy. So well into June, well, first week of June, we're still going to be pretty safe for any kind of really strong heat that could cause forest fires, at least where I live. So that's awesome. But anyway, so when I got home and I checked the bees around 4:30, I just thought I should see if they're active at all. And it was probably 14 degrees, no rain, it's dry out. And the bees were coming in with pollen on them. So they're out there foraging, so they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I think in the next, like, actually today the forecast isn't good for it to be dry, put it that way. So they said around noon it's going to be 100% chance of rain. But I want to transfer the bees from what they're in right now into where they're going to be permanently. And I probably should do that in the next 3 or 4 days. So anyway, I'm so excited to have them again. And I don't want to sound all knowledgeable, but it's different than the last time, because last time I got them, I was very nervous about, you know, doing something that would just absolutely kill them off. And And I guess I have a small amount of that, but not really. So yeah, we're pretty pumped about that. We also ordered 2 DVDs. So we're gonna have The Sopranos full series, and then 2 new movies in my video library to watch at some point. The movie I got, one of them I've watched probably twice before, and I read an article about it, sort of at the time, why it was so significant and it's The Deer Hunter from 1978. And I remember watching it the first time thinking, oh, this is awesome, and then I watched it again at some point. Never on a DVD, so this is probably back with VHS. And so I went on eBay and got it, actually a guy on the island, and got it for less than 10 bucks, all in, like postage, tax, the whole thing. No, we're going this way. Hey. There is something about, so we just want to make sure we're staying on the path. Come on, guys. And then the other one was a movie I've never seen before. I think it's probably about, I don't even know. I don't think it's 10 years old, but it's getting close, I would say, is Wolf of Wall Street. And I know it was a well-received movie. So I went on there yesterday to see if somebody's selling it. And there's a guy, free postage, blah, blah. And after tax and everything, the cost it was just over $10. So you think of that for your entertainment value. If you went to a movie, it's like going to a hockey game. I'd rather sit with not necessarily a beer, but a big bowl of popcorn in my house. And then when I have to go to the bathroom, I can go, not wait in line at some real disgusting place, and not commute. So I'm all pumped about that. Look at that. We're coming up 7 minutes. This video is going to take forever to load. Anyway, look at that. Love when the mist-covered mountains are in the view.